the sad moment.
Kusa Kwabne kusa Wamama fonyine suo DJ fo su Musician fonyina suo Radio DJs nina Ghana de to fonyina suo Makwana fo Kaya fonyina suo Kusa Kwabla dumwe Kusa Udi umami jawani ebisa fanyina Kusa dumwe Kwabla dumwe
Afrom Moses right here with us on Spotlight, even though it's on a very sad note of on Komla Dumo's passing. And Afro, it's good to see you, Ghana's best international music ambassador. You won that 2 times.
Yes.
2000 and 2002.
Yes, sir.
And we are grateful to have you right here on Spotlight this morning. Great occasion with Afrom Moses. And what do you have to say? You just did a nice song for Komla Dumo.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about his passing?
I see we're all in tears, and to me, in spirituality, where we all born, the day we were all born, we all got it. It talks to us. It says there's no death. We come and go, we come and go. That's why the children have, they know the computer, the phones, the everything. And I believe that because when I was a child, I was playing with old people and I knew a lot of things. They always think I don't know anything. So we have to respect the children. So Kwabena has been born somewhere today. Nobody knows.
Wow.
So that's why when we cry small, we stop and be happy. Because when we are happy, the soul rests in good place.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, that's a good one. Afrom Moses with us here this morning on Spotlight, and if Afrom Moses is right in front of you, you wonder which questions you're going to ask him because he's so broad. He's come a long way. And Afro, let me start off by asking you. I mean, we just entered a new year. How was 2013 for Afrom Moses in terms of your music? 2013 was. My message and everything was, I wrote a song called I Want to Be Happy. Because I want to be happy is very, very good. When we are sad, universe don't hear us. Universe can be God, can be nature, it can be anything. You know, so like the God who is sitting inside you, who is in you, it's in you, it's in everyone. When we are happy, we are in our alignment. And Jesus and Buddha and Muhammad, the 3 leaders, they came and teach us this so that we can make our vibration to flow. So 2013 was a year of happiness for you?
Yes. Well, I've been practicing even the past years, but it's going to be even more.
Absolutely. So how many releases in 2013 you released from that one?
I have 10 CDs now, but some of it are not here in Ghana. Yeah. But the latest one is called I Want to Be Happy.
Okay. From Moses' latest album, I Want to Be Happy, and I mean this is how deep we can get. And Afro, I mean all these instruments. I mean since I've known you, you've always been with the instrument, playing something. You don't just sing. You always play and sing. Why? Why is it important?
When I was a child, I did something like I was imitating Michael Jackson, Bob Marley. It was very good because we don't. I even got a scholarship. My family couldn't get money for me to save in my English, but it's all good. So that's why I developed myself. I try to be unique because living in Western world, they know their instrument. And who are you as an African? Ask yourself. Because I can't go and dance like Michael Jackson, but I can dance Adwa and make a modernized Adwa or Bambaya in the kind, or playing this instrument separate. Even a lot of people here in Ghana don't even know our instrument. This is called separate.
Yeah.
You know, it's a pity where we come from Africa. We must love what we got so that we can modernize it, make it clean, and it's good. That's why I always tell the DJs, I love you all. When you are playing something, think about the children because they take big inspiration. If you play funk, American music, they're going to do American music. If you play Osibisa, they're going to do even modernized Osibisa to be modern and great. And so it's very important for a DJ going to a studio, you know what you're going to play because your child can be a musician one day.
Absolutely. Who taught you how to play this?
Nobody. All the
how
instruments.
Did you learn how to play?
And when I see instrument, someone playing, I watch it and I say, I'm going to do so. In the first time, like when I hold it, it'd be frustration. Then I will leave it for about 6 months. Then I go for it. Because when I was a child, when I see Michael Jackson or James Brown dancing, I watch it and I will be.
You pick it up.
Pick it up, and it's in every children, in different way. Not mine was in music.
Yeah.
It could be hairdressing, engineer like you. What you're doing. Everybody has a role to play on this planet because we had.
Wow. So hold on. So nobody taught you how to play?
No.
Nobody taught you how to play?
Just that when I know that you can play this, and I'll come to you, and I say, okay, how do you play? You play it, and I see
how you do it?
Yes.
And that's it.
I'll be practicing.
You just have to watch me and how I play it for some time.
Yes.
And then you take it and then you practice and then you
practice. Sometimes it frustrates me, and I'll put it there for some time. Then I'll go for it.
Interesting. Yes. So how many musical instruments do you play?
I can play about 14 different instruments, but that doesn't make me special. Make me an inspiration. That's why I'm here for the children who are coming to see. And there's no children, even so. We are all souls here. So whether you are 99 years, you can still learn something.
So, I mean, what do you do, Afromosis, when you are free, when you're not playing music? I mean, what at your free?
I sometimes listen to spiritual messages and play football or do something that will make me happy.
Very well.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah, not well, but
you try.
Yes. Yeah.
Spiritual messages. You listen to spiritual messages, play football, and what else?
And sometimes I like to watch something that will make me feel good. If I turn the TV and something that will make me sad,
you don't want to see that.
I change it.
You want something that's positive that will
raise my vibration. Yes.
Interesting. Will raise your vibration. I love that. I love that one. And which one is? These ones, what do you use them for?
This one is called Mbira from Zimbabwe.
Okay.
And this one is Kalimba. But I modernize it.
What did you do to it? You changed something?
Modernize it like
you made into an electronic instrument.
Yes.
Wow. All right, so we can hear it through the speakers.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Interesting. And this one, how were you introduced to it from Zimbabwe?
I saw when I was touring in Europe with the big stages with all these big musicians from Africa and America, and I saw a Zimbabwean who was playing this, and I fall in love. So I went to him and asked him, and I bought one from him, and he just showed me like play this background. Then I watched it. It frustrated me, but later on I started to play.
Interesting. You know one thing, Afro, it's always, when I listen to your music, it's always difficult to say you do this kind of music, or you do that kind of music, or because he has so many elements. How do we classify you? What kind of music do you play?
Everything, and I will call my music Simaminsa. But if you want the rhythm, it's fra-fra. Fra-fra is
Mixture.
everything mixture. Yeah. Fra-fra rhythm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Simaminsa.
It's uswa ubesa.
Wow.
Let the music,
danceable music, makes you dance,
and it groove you. Yeah.
And then you dance.
Yes, and I have a big band that tomorrow I'm going to play music with my 10-piece band.
That's something else, and you can't afford to miss out on music tomorrow, because when Afrom sets up, his entire band is something else. It's out of this world. And Afro, why do you not come to town more often? You're almost always in Europe.
Yes, sometimes touring different countries. I was in Europe, and now I'm touring in Asia now, but based in Australia. And I'm in Indonesia, everywhere, because that's why it's also good for me to come once in a while to inspire our musicians here. Some are doing very well, but I would love them to come on the same stage that I'm on too. Like Ebotela is doing it, and some have started, but we would love to see all the rappers and all that, because it's modern, something new.
So how many albums really do you have now?
10.
Yeah. Oh. I have the impression that your performances on stage take over almost everything for you. You don't spend that much time in the studio, do you? You spend more time on stage?
On stage, more. Then I do my stuff at home.
Okay.
Then I go to the studio and...
Okay, so what would you tell the Ghanaian musicians, most of whom you've inspired from a distance? I mean, going from Europe, coming to Ghana. What would you tell those Ghanaian musicians who expect you to do more for the Ghanaian music industry? Because, this knowledge that you have, how are you spreading it here?
That is why I even talked to the musical that I want to do a kind of workshop for the children to get an inspiration, so that they can package their thing well and do what will be unique, so that they can reach the same platform. And that's why I'm here even playing this song. And I play with my band, and I'm always in technology, from traditional to technology, because nothing is wrong. And we have to know that the world is changing. 30 years ago, the musicians, everything is changing. 30 years ago will come. Even 30 years will come where these rappers are also going to condemn people. They are spoiling our music. Like old people, the musicians are telling the youngsters that you are spoiling. Nobody is spoiling anything. It's just a matter of updating. Everything is changing. And it can be changed, and it come into another style and modernize. And that's why we have to be careful. If the children are doing something wrong, we can advise them, but not to condemn them.
That's a very strong point, Afro. Amongst all the countries you've been, where would you say you were accepted most, and your music had, sort of penetrated that country most? Amongst all the countries.
It's a good question, but every country, because before I go to the stage, I make sure my vibration is high. And so when my vibration is high, it touches a lot of people. So they take the vibe, And of course, Australia loves me very much. Indonesia, New Caledonia, Europe, Sweden, Denmark, many countries.
Lithuania,
but I haven't been to America.
Lithuania,
yes, okay. I've been to America many times, but I haven't played there. But they play my music on the radios a lot.
You're here at home. I'm sure you've listened to the radio. I'm sure you've seen TV. What do you think of our music now?
It's getting very, very good, because now the DJs are playing something from the guys which sounds like an African. 5 years ago, they were playing too much, because they got inspiration from the DJs, and they do a kind of music for that. So, and now everything is going like the Zarian kind of. This is Africa, and I love it. DJs, clap for the DJs now. They are doing very, very well.
And earlier you said some of your songs, you released songs that we've not heard here, that are not released here. When do you intend dropping those songs here in Ghana as well?
It's already here. It's just a matter of, I don't have a manager here, and that's one point, you know. And as I'm talking, maybe somebody is ready for
for you, absolutely.
Because they cannot monitor here, so even I told them so that they can come and help Ghana musicians about the musical, and they say they can't monitor, but they can do something to help, and that's why I would like to talk to music.
Absolutely. Afrom is with us here on Spotlight, and yes, he's about giving us a song right now. If you have a message, send it through to Facebook. That's facebook.com/TV3 Spotlight. Facebook.com/TV3 Spotlight. Afro, what do you have for us now?
Yeah. Yes. This one. Play, and I can play the bass too.
Like the kalimba.
When I play all together, it's like this.
Afrom Moses right here with us on Spotlight, right on point. So honored to have him here in the studio playing all these live musical instruments, original African live musical instruments. And I'd like this to go on and on and on. Lots of questions to ask Afro, but our time is running out on us. So Afro, aside music, you'll be on music tomorrow. Do you intend to play some shows here in Ghana before you go?
I'm going to play the 8th of March with my all-ladies band, 10-piece.
Wow.
Afrom Moses and all-ladies band for Ghana, for Women's Day.
Wow.
Women's Day at Circle.
All right.
Circle around 8 o'clock in the evening.
In the evening. That's
free.
on 8th of March.
Yes.
Free.
Yes.
That's a good one. That's a good one because, I've always sort of criticized that from Moses. I'm like, this man is always in Europe. He should come home. We should see him more. And it's good that Afro is organizing this thing for us, and it's free. So you would have to be part of it. So for now, you're promoting this new album you talked about for 2013, or you're working on something else?
I'm working on it, but all I want that they will play the music in the radio.
All right.
It's okay because I'm not promoting anything, but
Yeah.
how all the instrument I'm playing they can play, because I took inspiration from somebody. And I will love the children, and what I'm doing, they can do even better than what I'm doing. It's all to do with making your vibration high good.
Yeah, absolutely. Great talking to you, Afro, and wish you all the best. We pray that we'll have you some more. We pray that the next time you come home, you stay longer, and then maybe you come up with your own artists, these young guys, with their albums and all of that. We wish you all the best, Afro. Good to see you once again. And we'll be back right after this break.